of the UK KHSAA Boys Sweet 16 basketball tournament. Today's winners of the first game, the Warren Central Dragons. We have head coach William Unso, student athletes Chappelle Whitney, Jaden Lawrence, and Amari Glover. Coach, comments?
Heck of a game, right? We knew we had a chance. We were very confident in ourselves. We won 26-3 for nothing, and I told the kids, let's just go show everybody else who haven't seen us how good we are. Got a great group, man. They fight, they're tough, they love playing together. And it was, like I said, heck of a game, man. Heck of a game.
Questions?
In the very back here.
Yeah.
Right here.
But you guys were down at one point, 19-8, first quarter. People would have written you off at that point, but you kept fighting. When you called timeout, what did you tell your team to where you guys took that halftime lead? And what just kept working for you guys from there, even when Neil had those late runs?
At that time, we were giving them what I call horse shots, just wide open shots, and we just had to get back and guard a little better. Kids did a great job, man. We've been down 21-5, 19, whatever that was. We were down to a team from Indianapolis big and came back in there, so I wasn't worried. We had to settle down a little bit. We missed multiple layups right there at the rim early. That if we make those, the game's a little different as we go on. I just had to settle them down and just told them keep fighting, keep battling. We'll get back in the game. We had to go back and just play half-court defense and keep them in front of us and just make them make tough shots.
Right here on the end.
Omar, that overtime, you have 6 of the 8 points. Kate's 2 free throws there at the end, but just tell me your mindset in attack mode in that extra frame.
I knew we had to win. Had to move the ball around, get great shots, and not take bad shots. But we knew that we needed one, so I just came in close.
Right here on the corner.
Coach, what were you able to do defensively on the win?
You just got to stay connected with it and fight him a little bit. And I knew my kids were fighting. And we put multiple bodies around him. We just wanted to make him tough. We had to stand in there a little better to take charges. I told them, they talk about charges, and all them all blocks, man. Y'all follow him before he hits you, big old dude. Take it. You gotta be man and take one. But I give him credit. We followed him, just hung in there with him. Lindsay had an unbelievable game, but we knew somebody else would. But we were focusing so much on Glenn, we just didn't want him to go crazy from 3 like they started out, but they hit 5 early, and ended up with 6 for the game. And we lost that guy to give him the 6th one. But he's a great player. Great player. But we wanted to surround him and make everything tough. We didn't want to give him anything easy.
Right here.
One question for Glover and one question for the coach. So for Glover, talk about that drive that you had to give your team the lead. That was a huge basket there where you kind of cleared out, took them to the hole. And then for coach, Warren Central, that's you guys seem to make a deep run every year. One of the best programs in the state over the last few years. 2020 was taken away from you. State champions earlier in the century. You guys still seem to be flying under the radar, it seems, even though you're maybe the best program in the state. So what's your thoughts about that?
I don't know if we're the best program in the state, but we got kids who fight, man. Again, we didn't play in some of the bigger tournaments, some of those. And again, I think people don't realize how good we are. And our kids, they're very talented. We played one season. They're very talented. We knew how good this young group was. And last year we played them as babies. And I told them, when they were coming, I said, listen, we have 11 seniors this year. We're going to run with them, and when you're sophomores, I'm just going to throw you out there and let you get hit on the chin a couple times. That's before we knew we was going to have COVID and all that stuff. So it really kind of paused their development a little bit, and then we had an unbelievable spring. About mid-June, I really knew how good we were. I think people start taking notice now. Again, you got the Louisville teams, you got the Lexington team, but Western Kentucky, not just Warren Central, Bowling Green. Greenwood's great this year. The McCracken, it's always great basketball over. We just don't get seen a lot. And maybe that can change now. But like I said, our kids are unbelievable. They fight. They compete. Coach Hayward, man, we came up coaching together. He got the job maybe a year before. At the same time I got the job at Warren Central. He was at Hopkinsville. I got great respect for him. His team was well coached with 2 teams who fought. And we just happened to win it.
Glover, can you answer that question?
Yeah, it was about your basket to go up.
Man, if it wasn't for my teammates, man, the coach believing in me to make that drive, it would be a blessing.
Go ahead, Jason.
Coach, I wonder if you might comment about your emotions of Kate stepping up
Make
on those free throws at the end.
You know what? Like I said, I tell people all the time. I said he's very confident. And sometimes I'm like, dude, what are you doing out there? Calm down. But again, I try not, he's a sophomore, he's a baby. And I try not to take his confidence away from him. Like, he shot 2 shots in the second half that were terrible. I told him that. But again, keep playing. Make sure you get one in the flow. He's a sophomore at Rupp Arena. He loves you, okay, for some reason. But he knocked down 2. He's a great free throw shooter. If he makes you 2 in the first, in the fourth quarter, we probably win the game again. But honestly, I tell people this all the time. I lose myself during the game, so he's up there shooting. I don't even pay attention that it's him sometimes. I'm just like, please make it. Please make it. And he did. After missing one that's big for him to step up and make those 2. Like I said, I'm just proud of my kids, man. They fight like crazy.
Got a Zoom question, hold on.
Question for Jaden, question for Chappelle. So Jaden, I know you were shooting hot from downtown. With the few shots you made, they went in. You were part of that early run I mentioned. And Chappelle, same thing for you. You kept the team close, before you fouled out in the second half. So for both of you guys, what was working? And based on what Coach said and what he told you guys, how did you guys lead the team the way you all did, just from your own standpoint?
I feel like early in the game, we just weren't taking the shots that we should have took, and they were hitting everything, getting wide open layups, like Coach said. And I feel like we just need to come together, calm down, just run our offense the way we normally do.
I just feel like we just need to get easy ones. We was missing a lot of threes, missing a lot of layups, so I was trying to get easy ones. And try to pass the ball to my teammates after I get the easy ones so we can make home. I said I was trying to get the easy ones first and then try to work it out with my other teammates to get them going too. So I surely am.
Right here?
Coach, were you ever surprised at some of the moments that your team was able to, like opportunities that you were able to seize on? A 16-0 run with no timeout, an air ball 3 with 20 seconds to go, you're down 1. Like, were you surprised that you were in that position to be able to seize that opportunity?
No, not at all. Again, coming in, and I'll say that wasn't our best basketball. That was probably a C+ game from us. We didn't shoot it well. We normally shoot it better than that. And I give them credit. A lot of that's to how they defended it. But no, we've been very confident this whole time that we was going to have a chance to win the game at the end. There's been no doubt. When the draw come out, we were hoping that we can get there. We got a tough district, tough region, but if we can get there, we can fight with those guys. We had a team that could do that. And these kids, and there was not one time after we won the region was it, oh man, okay, we're great. We're going to stay. That's all been about. We're going to win the basketball game. And that's how we prepare.
Final question right here.
Jaden, you were one of the players on that 2020 roster. What did it mean to finally get up there and play this time?
It means so much because I feel like we worked so hard and just when it got took away from us, we were all devastated. But during whenever we got to come back after COVID, we worked so hard and just all the hard work is just paying off now.
Final question was that. Coach Unseld, congratulations to you and the Warren Central Dragons. Good luck the rest of the way, fellas.
Thank you.